I love you so. There's new life in me, yeah. You won't even talk to me, but every day you breathe in me. I just wanna give you my love, but I can't even gain your trust. You believe in the teachings of this world and the man's philosophy. But I'm the creator of the sun. You don't even know me. Who do you say I am? I want you to know me. I love you so. There's no life in me. Some say I'm not true, but all the while I live in you. Every day I hear the say, you fly, and you don't have time for me. You believe in the teachings of this world and the man's philosophy, yeah. But I'm the creator of the sun, and you don't even know me. Who do you say I am?
Dang.
I want you to know me. Oh, God. I love you so. There's no life in you. You believe in the teachings of this world and the man's philosophy. But I'm the creator of the sun, and you don't even know me. Yeah. I am your father. I'm your lover. I'll be there. Call me. I'll be waiting. Yes, I am. Whatever you need, I'll be there for you. If you want me, I'll be waiting. I am your father. Whatever you need, I've got it all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come in. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've got all you need. Come in. I'll be there. I'll be waiting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got whatever you need. Oh, yeah. If you want me, I'll be waiting. Whatever you need from me, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be waiting. I'm your lover. I'll be there for you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Yes, I will. What? Everybody, welcome on to the show, Miss Dawn Tallman.
Hey y'all.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
I am doing good. Having some quarantine chronicles up in here with these kids.
Yeah, you quarantine with the kids. I know that's not boring at all.
Woo, woo. Okay.
Never a moment, right?
Oh, Jesus.
What are the ages?
So,
Of 15 and 19.
Oh, you got teens.
Look, ooh.
yeah,
Y'all pray for me.
think, think we grown folks.
Oh, Jesus.
They should
Yes.
be that's the ignoring you age, though. They're not ignoring you?
Half and half.
Half and half.
My 19-year-old definitely is like, Mom, please. I mean, but my daughter, she's 15, so she's still, when she feels like it, getting that kitty mode, and when she don't feel like it, it's like, oh, your mom ill,
Yeah. So Dawn, before we get into this CD that we want to celebrate tonight, just give us a little background on how you started singing, when you first knew you could sing and everything. I know you were raised up in the church.
Oh yeah.
A little bit about your singing experience. I'm gonna try to get us on an Instagram while you chat
Okay.
your history.
So basically, I always tell the story. My mom said when I was about 1 year old, she knew something was special because a lot of people don't know I am legally blind. I was born like this. So I used to have a nurse that would come to my house and check on me and check me out. And my mom said whenever a commercial would come on that I liked, I would jump off the lady's lap and go stand in front of the TV and sing I knew like all the songs. My mom said all the commercials on TV. And she said she knew then. But about 5 years old, I did my first gospel concert. And that's when I knew. When I looked out into the crowd, I just saw like all these happy faces and some people with tears in their eyes. And I'm standing next to this gigantic piano. I'm 5, so everything is huge. And I'm singing this song. And I knew in that moment that if I could have this kind of reaction from people like, wow, oh my God. I knew then at like 5 that, well, I want to do this, So, yeah.
That's an amazing, amazing age, an amazing story. So the music, I guess you just, I don't know. Did you ever learn to play an instrument or?
They tried. My parents tried, and now I wish I would have, but back then it was just all about, I just want to sing. I don't care about playing no piano, none of that stuff. I want to sing, and that's it. So they did try, but I just really wanted to sing, and that's kind of just where I just kind of stayed. But I didn't have any training. This is definitely a gift from God. Training in church. I'll say church because that
Yeah,
singing in the choir, that will train you. So other than that, yeah, other than that, I didn't have any like technical. It's really a gift, and then really my foundation was church.
Right.
Yeah.
There's someone by the name of Durer Mac who is watching on the YouTube channel who is saying, "Good evening, Miss Tallman," and
Hi.
wants to know and welcome to you, and wants to know what the topic is right now. So let me just let you know that the topic is Dawn Tallman. And the
No.
topic is Dawn Tallman and her music. That is
Yay.
for the night. Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
get
I'm trying to
into
get this
it.
camera. Yes, let's get into it.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
so we
yes.
we can see you well. We can see you well. You're
Oh, good.
yep. You
I was just
sound
trying to see how the camera, what, trying to get that cute angle of, you know.
you got it. You got it. You got it. Lamar Tyree says, "Dawn, I
Hi.
love you."
That's nephew right there. That's
It's your
nephew.
nephew. God bless you, nephew. What's up? So when did you, outside of the church,
hmm
realize that you had something, a special gift? Like something that happened outside the church.
Um, Probably when let me see. I think I did this talent show somewhere in where I'm from, and it was like an outdoor talent show, and I like won this talent show. I forgot how old I was. I must have been about 13 or 14. And it was like, a star search,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Oh God, I remember this dress I had. Ooh, that dress was ugly. All right, but
wow.
ooh, child, but it was back then, so I thought I was fly, but I just had a flashback and it wasn't. Um,
That is funny.
but I knew then, like when I was like, won this big giant talent show, and I went through all these different. To me, I thought that was like, oh my God, I made it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Was
You
in the
remember what you sang?
newspaper. Um, Greatest love of all, Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Wow.
Yep.
I hope your pipes are a little warm right now, and even if they're not,
uh-oh,
Ooh,
I hope you gonna
uh-oh.
bless me tonight. Cause, but Dawn,
I got you. I got you. I got you.
you know what I want to sing, right? But I don't want you to make me cry this time because more people are watching than ever before. So
Ooh,
Dawn sang to me, and see, I was on screen by myself.
you had the ugly cry, but like,
I I know
Jesus.
she was screaming.
Not the ugly cry.
I'm like,
Ooh,
I can't. Oh,
right, right.
not many people can move me to tears like that, Dawn. Have you found yourself being compared to anyone in particular? Because I think I hear so much in your vocals, but I think,
Mm.
and let me tell you, this is, and anybody knows me, it will tell you this is the highest praise and compliment I could give your vocals. All right. I heard a touch, a hint. Yep.
Shaka.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially one of the songs. I mean, definitely since I started my career, I've always, people like, oh, Dawn, we love your stanky vocals. It has that funk stank, and I really didn't realize until, of course, Shaka came along. I was like, whoa, okay, so that's what they saying. When I was younger. So I'm definitely influenced by her
Yeah.
and a
And
lot of different other artists, but that staying in that funky stanky mode, that's me all day. Yeah.
yeah, I can hear the influence.
hmm
I I know her and I live her. I
Oh
don't
yeah, I know you do.
I don't know her personally, but I
You
do live
know her, you live her.
exactly I do. So Pop Ulysses Carter is watching from Facebook, and he says he fell in love with Dawn's voice from one of her old classic songs, Lift Up your hands.
Ooh, that's like 98. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he said that you sung that with Exodus in the 90s.
Yep, in the 90s. Sure did.
Oh,
And
wow.
Shout
Okay,
out to
pop good
BOP.
history.
Jersey, BOP.
and Duramac says, Dawn, I have to confess, I only know you from house music.
That's all
So
right.
he wants to know, how did you get into that? And he says that he reminds you of Martha Wash. You
Oh
remind him
yeah.
of Martha Wash.
Yeah.
I that wouldn't have been my, but then again, you are
Maybe not vocally. I'll tell you though, when I have a makeup artist that really, does the full beat and the whole thing, I can literally be her daughter. I remember I have a story.
wow.
I was in Atlanta doing a show outside at a festival, and all these people came crying. Is that Martha's here? That's Martha. Oh my God, Martha's here. I'm like, no, darling, this is not Martha. This is.
This is the
I
queen
thought it was.
of
I
gospel, and
thought it was so cute. Even though you know that I call her my mother because we do look alike. I got to show you some pictures, but
yes,
everybody says that. So I don't think they mean vocally. I just think they mean like sometimes the look or different looks.
and
That
Durham
I
also remembers that.
and it could be the chunkiness. The thickness, chubbiness.
Or that
You know
piercing belt that you have,
that
because
too.
I tell you, we taped, I think JaVonne and I taped when Barbara Tucker had
hmm
her show, and I was just like, wow. Like,
Oh
I know
yeah.
that you guys were doing but a lot of improvising in terms of, who was switching back and forth, but
Right.
the fact
Right.
that you were able to be that vocally present for that long, back and forth, and you weren't singing lullabies, you were
Right.
belting out.
Hardcore. Hardcore.
Yeah, you were like, oh my God. I was like, she's a beast.
You know what though? Seriously, that's where the church comes in,
Yeah,
Mm,
because the foundation of church, when you belting and you singing choir songs, or you gotta, and me being a worship leader for so many years, you gotta be in tune with the pastor. So if that means you gotta sing all service, that's what you're doing. So thank God that I'm able to have that kind of stamina. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
be able to
yeah,
hold on.
yeah. You were doing it, and we loved it. We had a good time.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Brad, did you ask me to bring Pop on the air with us? Did you ask for that?
You gotta check in with them because Pop is
But he's Bucket Junior.
say again?
He's Bucket's Junior.
Yo, Bucket's senior. I'm Bucket's junior.
So Dawn, Pops, if you're watching, and if you are interested in coming on to the live feed with us, just hit me up on Facebook on this thing here, where however you commented before, just say yes or no, and I'll work it out. I'll work it out. Um, so Dawn,
Yes.
I love you. I love your vocals. I love and your energy. I think you are just a phenomenal person, and
Thank you.
I wish you lived closer because I would come visit you. And I don't leave my basement very often to visit
Where
anyone.
you from, Dawn?
Connecticut, Danbury, Connecticut. That's where I live.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Danbury.
Ooh, ooh, hometown.
Because and you're dope. So let's talk about this gospel first before we get to the CD. Let's talk about gospel house music and how you got there. Did you have aspirations of doing just gospel music, or was it R&B? Was it club music? How did you fall into this particular genre?
Well, it kind of, well, oh Lord, I, I've done it all. Though I've done the R&B side. I'm a singer. I always say I'm a singer first, but I sing. I do everything, but for some reason, I guess because of my foundation, what I write and sing about just gravitated to that side. You know what I mean? Of course I can sing songs and write songs about anything, but I just guess that's just been my foundation, uh, a gospel house. But I didn't want to be put in a box of just saying house music. Like that's all she can do. Because for
Right.
years, especially in the in the house community or house genre, that's all they know of me, the big belter, the big singer girl. And I'm like, y'all, I'm more than just that. I'm a singer first. I can do anything. So that's why we came up with, shout out to Glenn Thornton from Slag Records. We came up with Gospel Energy
Mm,
because Gospel Energy is not, I'm no longer in a box.
right.
Gospel Energy just simply means that whatever I sing, it's going to be a touch of gospel on it. Rest assured.
And
It's going to turn gospel, whatever it is.
you know what? That is true. That is dead on because when you sang True Colors,
Mm-hmm.
you put some gospel stank on that and it pierced.
Oh,
So when you sang it live on our show,
murdered
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
girl, that thing hit me, punched me in my gut, and freed my soul. I was like,
Yeah.
"What
Yeah.
is that doing, God? What is he doing?"
It does it to me too. Every
You
time.
see my true
That's a
colors.
stirring one. That's
Yeah.
theirs. That's
And
theirs.
Duramac wants us to know, I believe it's a he, right? That he lives or they, I'm not going to put you in a category, sweetheart. I am in Dorchester, Boston.
Oh,
Ah,
that ain't far. Well, that's like an hour and something, maybe two.
Yeah.
Hey, Dorchester.
Hey, Dorchester. So,
shout out to Dorchester.
Right, yeah,
so
Dorchester.
Dor
Dor-
oh, okay, you put some stank on it. See, that's what you do, right?
Terez did it first. She said Dorchester.
That's what y'all do. Okay.
We sorry, Mass. We sorry. I tried.
He said, just don't use auto tune. Laughing out loud. Ain't no auto tune
Oh
necessary.
no, honey. No
Mm-mm.
auto tune over
No
here.
auto tune. No.
Unless I want it on there.
Okay. Okay. So,
Are you familiar with Tremaine Hawkins? I know JaVonne always hears me say this, but she went out.
yeah,
Wake
we lost your audio, sweetheart. I mean your video.
come back, Dawn. Come.
Hello.
There
There
you
you
I'm
go.
sorry. I don't. Okay, so that was a transparent moment. I have my phone. Should I put should I put it on airplane mode?
just I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Wait, I'm not sure because
okay.
airplane mode you
Are
lose
y'all
the
there?
internet, don't you?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
here.
Hi. Sorry
You
about
there?
that. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you're
I
doing.
can't hear y'all though.
Oh, okay. So
You got to probably dial back and come back in.
Let me figure something out. I'm sorry,
yeah,
y'all. This is
you could step
live.
you could step out and come
Hold
back.
on. Let me.
Yeah.
She can't hear us.
She can't
Hello.
hear.
Hello.
Hello? We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Um.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Shoot,
Okay.
you
I'm back.
you're
I'm
back.
back.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't. Yeah. Somebody was calling me. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to.
All right,
You have an Android?
No, I have an iPhone. I put it
iPhone.
on it.
It's that iPhone, Resi. Look, don't get involved with that. You
God,
see with the iPhone. It's the iPhone.
it
Look,
is the iPhone.
Dawn, don't
I don't know what to do.
don't worry about it.
You're all right.
Oh
Resi's on.
God, this guy keeps calling me. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. We got you. You know what?
She may not be able to hear us though.
Oh,
Okay, when I put it on airplane mode,
you know what it
I
is?
can't hear you guys.
It might be that
So I'm
he
gonna have to take it off airplane mode. This is what happens when you live.
It's all right. That's how you
it's
know it's live.
Okay,
We
hello.
ain't
Let me
weird
see.
robots.
Sorry, y'all.
we can you hear us now?
Maybe I should go out and come back in. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'll do that. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay. And call
Okay.
your friend. Tell him to stop calling you while you doing the interview. So Lamar, she just actually mentioned because Lamar wants to know who influences her musically. We will ask her that specific question, but she did mention none other than Shaka Khan as one of her
Why
influences.
you gotta say, wait a minute. Why you gotta say Shaka? She did mention no other than Shaka Khan. I'm like, where does your voice go? What happens? What's happening? Even the mere mention of her name. Silence. Oh gosh.
Would you believe I'm blushing? Just
Yes. Hard. You're speechless blushing. That's the thing. Speechless blushing.
Rezzy, I can't help it.
There's a shocker rehab, you know.
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it. All right, I think she's back. There
Hi,
you
y'all. I'm sorry.
did you call
Technical.
your friend and tell him stop calling
I
me?
said, if you don't stop calling my phone,
You know? So
I'm sorry, y'all.
that's all right, sweetie pie. So
Oh, that was so ghetto. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my
no,
fault.
that's all right. Let me tell you
We're
something.
live, mama. It's fine.
Uh,
Let me let you know. This show, we have so many glitches and itches. You know,
We do it our way.
right?
yeah, good, good,
And
good.
we just trying to figure it out. You know, but I think we getting closer. Rest. Do you notice we getting closer to where we need to be?
Listen, quite like theater. I'm a theater girl. So quite like
Oh,
theater.
yes.
When you're alive, shit happens.
It
You
sure
rehearse,
does.
every show, even though it's perfect, is not the same. So I mean,
That's right.
This
It's
is
true.
true.
you just have to roll with it. Now, if you were live and then you fell out, then that's something different. But you're live, you come right back.
That's it.
Okay, so
So
I'm gonna tell y'all who watching, don't call me.
all right now. Okay. So now,
No.
um, Patricia Porter, who we fondly and lovingly refer to as P Boogie, said
Hey, P Boogie.
she says gospel energy, yay, something like that.
Yeah.
Wants us to wants me actually, says JaVonne, please call me. You can call me by my first real name, like I would know it. My bad. I didn't know, baby. I didn't know. I apologize. It's Derby. I hope
Derby, I like that.
is
Hi,
it
Derby.
it's either Derby or Derby. I'm not
All right. Hey.
DURBY. So we could work.
Derby, Derby.
Derby, right?
It sounds like a
Derby.
derby to me. So I'm gonna
That is all right.
but if you want, we can say Derby and make it sweet.
Yes, make it.
Make it a little something, right? And Lamar Tyree wants to know who influences you musically.
Ooh,
Ooh.
right? Ooh. Oh
Oh,
God, man,
uh-oh.
it's so many though. I mean, I can't even. Oh man. Well, of course, Shaka. Um, Alita Adams. See, I had to say
Oh yeah.
Shaka. I had to say Shaka for you first, JaVonne.
Yeah.
I know that's your girl. But no, Alita Adams. Oh my God, her voice is so rich. That tone. And Kimberell, of
Oh,
course.
geez.
Yeah, she's a monster. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. She was a gospel singer. One who I was definitely influenced by. Definitely by a lot of powerhouse, intricate type singers. I love that. And I love opera. I was my grandmother was best friends with Marian Anderson.
Mm.
And and my aunt, God rest her soul, she was an opera singer. So from a child I always wanted to sing opera, and I didn't go that route, but I wish I would have dabbled in it a little bit, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
No, you're right. I was a few years ago, I was doing a gig, and um a lady, her name is Vivian Reed. You know Vivian Reed, the singer?
I do. Mm-hmm.
We were like playing around and making jokes, and she was doing like some opera stuff and telling me to repeat it, and she was amazed. She said, wow, she said it takes people years to do what you just did in like a minute.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it was, I'm like, really, I'm just following what you're doing, but me listening to opera and always wanted to do it, so it felt natural to do it. And it was like, wow.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
wow. Lamar says, wow, you're naming hitters. Absolutely. And that speaks to, when you listen to such wonderful vocalists,
Mm-hmm.
um it's bound to influence you in a positive way.
Definitely, definitely.
And so let's get to it. Okay, let's talk about this new latest CD. It's
Mhm.
Woo!
But before we do, I just have to address something. P Boogie, she says I'm too much, but you know what? That what I just drank was too much. But
Uh-oh.
it's good for me.
Uh-oh.
It
What
was
is it?
I
Shug
don't know.
Avery?
It's some stuff, and I think it's got a little bit of a Suge Avery P in it. But
Ooh, sister.
it's supposed to oh,
Ooh,
feel better.
All right now. Feel better.
I'm working on it. Oh God, Derby wants to know who won't you work with.
Oh
Like,
God.
I don't think you want to say that, right?
Yeah, I'm not I never thought about that. Each person is actually different, like each experience. Cause there have been times where I got around certain people, like no particular names, but just a vibe, and I'll know then before we even start working that he ain't it or she ain't it, you know. So it's
Right.
no one in particular. It's just a vibe that I get, and I go on my gut. I don't play.
I
mm,
hear
I
you.
Yeah, I go
mm.
on the first. If my first instinct said, it's a no.
That's really important.
It is very important. You have to trust. You can't go on. I'll just use him for examples. I'm not saying I would, but some famous person want to give me a record deal. If I don't feel right about it, I don't care who you are. I'm not. It's it's a rap. I
Mm,
just
mhm,
I just because for me that I feel like God will open another door and something for something better.
yeah. So you call
Because
him God's voice.
I have standards and I took a stand for my own self and my values more. Integrity.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Just because you let me in your sight for a little bit, I'm gonna take that. You must feel my good vibrations
I
and
do.
Good, 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 good
Yeah.
vibrations.
vibration.
So Miss Ethel says, "Hello, baby girl. Hi, Miss.
Hi.
I
Oh,
hope you
you know that was my fake name? Some Ethel?
Ethel,
Work.
your
When
fake.
I was like 9, 10, every time somebody asked me what the play name was, it was Ethel.
I like that. Come on, Ethel. Oh.
I have no comment for that one. Um, Ethel.
Oh.
True story.
I believe it. I believe
Checking
it.
into hotels,
Oh.
that would be one of the names I used to use.
All right now.
So Lamar says that God and Celebrate for me are his favorites, and God is clearly one of mine because every time you pop up I play that song, right? So before we
Yes.
talk about the new
Well, can I tell you a story though about that?
yes.
His father is actually playing the live drums. Lamar's father is
Oh,
actually playing the live drums on that song.
and you know what's
Hmm.
funny? Just now when we were listening to it, because I don't know whether or not you heard it, Lamar, but when Dawn came on, I was playing that song, God. I was really gonna ask who is beating those skins like that.
Oh
Somebody,
yeah,
because yo,
Lamar,
shout out
put your
to the drum,
dad name in the chat, Lamar.
shout out to the drummer.
Yes,
And so
yes.
Um,
and
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
we're
Hmm.
gonna give him kudos, but before, as Lamar is typing up his dad's name, um, let's talk about the new joint.
Woo!
Did
So
Were
go
these
ahead.
songs that you had written out or and just holding on to? Because sometimes I know you creative type people do that. Y'all have like a plethora of songs in a vault somewhere.
Actually, I don't.
Oh,
But These songs literally came during my life. Like during that time, I was going through a divorce, and it was not so good. And where I was at in my life was not so good. The person that there's a song that's up there that's called "Flying," and it talks about how I'm looking down at the person I used to be.
Mm.
So when that album, shout out to Josh Milan, Honeycomb Music. Woo! I always say that he was the voice when I couldn't speak. He was my voice, and
Mhm.
when we were recording around that time, he literally went through everything I went through. As far as seeing the emotions of me going through a crazy divorce, and that's where these songs were written and birthed from going from this dark place into shifting into this beautiful butterfly that I am right now.
Word. Yes, mama.
So it literally was like a rebirth of myself, going from this low place and beginning to love me again and come back to me, come back to myself, the person who I was, and even better than who I was. So this album, literally each song you hear a story. That's those were written in that moment.
That's an amazing story. Derby says
Hmm.
sorry to hear that. He doesn't know what he lost. See, you might have another boyfriend here.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm all set.
Oh, right,
Ah,
Debbie. She's so upset.
Sorry,
said,
sorry.
um, and also, okay, so Lamar wants to know what were you thinking when the song God was being created?
Well, that song, if you really listen to the words, it's actually God speaking to us.
Hmm.
He's saying, you believe in this, you believe in that, but you don't believe in me. I'm the one who created the moon and the stars, the earth, the heavens.
Hmm.
And it's basically him just saying, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the light. He's speaking to all of us. So whenever I perform that song live, I always snap. For some reason, it's like, I'll start off and I'll be singing it, regular in artist mode. But then it seemed like by the time I get to that second verse,
Hmm.
and then I start really thinking about, this is God, this is what God's saying to us. It's over.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and it's true,
It's
and
over.
that's why I love that song so much. Is
Yeah,
I that's like the voice of God singing
it
to
is.
us.
Yes.
I love
Yep.
that. I love that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna play the new jam, Flying.
Oh yes. You
I
can
was
get your
playing it.
shocker feel. Get your shocker feel from that one.
Yeah, there is some feel in it, I will say. And I was playing it earlier
Oh, wait.
today,
Mm-hmm.
and sorry, I got a little distracted. And what did I do with it? That's a good question. Okay, I have a lot of here we go. Um I was playing it earlier today and I was vibing with it and it made me feel some kind of happy and
Yeah.
I was like, why is this I must not have put the CD in my iPod
Okay.
because this song, all of the songs, because now I had to listen to it again since we were doing this tonight. Um
Mm-hmm.
this song actually leapt to the top of my favorite list. So
Yay.
love it, love it, love it. And maybe I have to listen to it again because you're saying there's a Shaka influence in there. Maybe that could possibly be what it is. And P Boogie, I'm not sleeping on the fact that you wrote Shaka in the feed. Stop it.
I saw that. I saw that.
You know, here we go.
Ah.
Dawn Tallman, y'all, singing flying.
Woo! Sing it. If I sent you a message in a bottle, it'll never get to you. And when I try to explain myself,
I just can't get through to you. You feel like a stranger. It's like I don't know who you are. I replay in my head the things you said. You leave the stars on my heart.
This is my part right here.
I need time for me to heal and chase my dreams. I'm on my way now. It's because of you somehow that I found my way back to me. Yeah. Looking down on who I used to be. I'm walking through the water. Happiness begins today for me. Taking on the good life, loving what it feels like. Yeah, yeah. Even if I wanted to be with you, you said too many things for me to. So I have no choice but to be through. Life is too many things that I never knew. I need time for me to heal and chase my dreams. I'm on my way now. It's because of you somehow that I found my way back to me. Ooh, looking down on who I used to be. Who I used to be, yeah. I'm walking through the water. Happiness begins with me. Oh, taking over life, loving what it feels like. I need time for me to heal and chase my dreams. I'm on my way now. It's because of you somehow that I found my way back to me. Yeah, yeah.
Woo!
I used to be. Ooh, I'm walking through the water. I'm walking through the water. Happiness begins with me. Yeah. Taking on the good life. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Loving what it feels like. Yeah. Ooh. I'm not the same anymore. Ooh, yeah. Happiness begins yeah. Love what it feels like. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Looking down on who I used to be. Looking down on who I used to be. Yeah. Said I'm walking through the water. Ooh, it feels so good. Taking on the good life. Yeah. Said I'm loving what it feels like. Yeah. Flying through the clouds, yeah. Said I'm looking down on a new person, yeah. Ooh, I'm loving what it feels like. Happiness begins today for me, yeah. Taking on the good life, loving what it feels like. It feels so good, so good. Ooh, yeah, so good, so good. Ooh, yeah. Looking down on who I used to be. Feels so good right now, yeah. Feels so good to have a new life. on the good life. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Loving what it feels like. Loving what it feels like. Flying, ooh, flying so high. I'm walking through the water. Walking through the water. Happiness begins with me. Yes, it does. It begins with me. I'm so happy. Loving what it feels like. Loving what it feels like.
Ooh.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing.
Ah.
Let me tell you something. All right. So this time I was listening for the Shaka influence, which I did.
Mhm.
I did heard it. I did heard it. I heard it. I did heard it. I did heard it, especially in the background
In the
vocal
vamp, in the yes, the back,
and
Yes.
yes,
and in
the
the
stanky, yeah,
yeah,
the
there
stanky.
was some
Hmm.
yep. But I also heard a little Vesta pop up in
Oh yeah, she there, she a little in there a little
Ooh.
bit.
Vesta. I was like, oh, you done brought Vesta back. What? Nah, that song is dope. Who did the vocal arrangements on that?
Josh Milan.
That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Oh yeah,
dope.
we did it together. It's few parts that are through in there, and he's the master.
Right, right. No, I know how
Yeah.
it is. I know how it is. So
Oh yeah.
Lamar said that his dad is Gerard Snell.
Oh yeah. He's a beast.
Mm.
He played drums for years with Elements of Life. Louis Vega. He's
Mm.
a beast. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
beast.
he really gets it in at the end, like near the end of God.
Oh yeah, he broke. He went
Oh
off.
my goodness,
He
man!
went off.
You
Yeah.
let your dad know that we love his
Oh yeah.
his artistic creativeness on the drums, man. We're
Oh yeah.
loving it. Lamar also says that he forgot to add this as another favorite, laughing out loud. Um, he plays the album from beginning to end, and I
I
don't
know. I
the whole
know.
Nice.
the whole joint is fire. The whole joint really is fire.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
How long did it take you to make it?
Ooh, that was the part. It For me, the title track actually came out about 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5. It's been a minute, 4 or 5, 6, maybe something like that, years ago. And the album was supposed to come right after that, but life things happen, so it took about 5 years probably, but it really came right on time.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it
It
does.
it it came right when it was like when it came out. It was like God was like, see, like it was the right. It was perfect. The timing was perfect.
His timing, not ours,
Yeah,
always.
exactly. Because if I would have rushed it, maybe at that time, the people wouldn't may have not been ready for that kind of message or whatever. So I just say, all right, God, I'm leaving it to you, and when this comes out, that's your timing. So yeah.
Exactly.
Amen.
Hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about "Celebrate Myself"?
Ooh, yeah. Every song I say, ooh, because
Because it means
that
something
is
to you. Because it means something to you. I love
it does. It does. So celebrate myself is definitely a song talking about, giving yourself a hand, patting yourself on the back. There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with giving your own self flowers while you're still here.
Facts.
Um
Say
and
that one more time, please.
I said it is all right to give yourself flowers while you are still here, yourself.
Amen.
And so many times as mothers, as women, as whatever, we never take the time to just say, you know what, I applaud me. I'm proud of myself. I came a mighty long way, as they would used to say. And that song is basically talking about celebrating me and being okay with applauding myself and being this new person. Because trust me, this was a total transformation. This whole album. So that song was definitely talking about me. celebrating my life and myself and being proud that I came up out of some things and I'm a new person,
Absolutely.
Man.
Hmm.
Absolutely. I just want to say I love you too, P Boogie. And Derby. Sorry, I'm changing. Hold me with the poetry. I'm
You want to make everybody French.
Yeah,
Derby.
the bad.
Says, Dawn, why do major labels what? I'm not gonna ask that question because I don't know that that's true. We going yeah. Which daughter was that, Dawn? Let's ask that question.
Oh, that was Miracle.
That was the little cutie
The
pie.
15-year-old. You saw it poker. I told you, see, can't get
Yeah,
away.
yeah. That's the question I'm gonna ask.
Shout out to Miracle.
And
Yes, hey, Miracle.
hey, Miracle and Gerard Snell is actually listening, and he said thanks. Well, thank you because you put it on them
Yes, you
drums,
did. Smashed
and
it.
we
Yes.
appreciate you and your talent. So actually celebrate yourself like Dawn celebrated herself when she sang this song, and we're going to celebrate ourselves as we listen.
Yeah, this has become an anthem for so many people.
Let's do it.
Hmm.
Lullaby should never have sad endings. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and broken hearts should start from new beginnings. Yeah, yeah. These songs on me are badges of my journey, and everyone should see that love and life is free. I
I applaud.
applaud. Yeah, I applaud me. Yeah, celebrate my life. Yeah. Sure do. I applaud me. Do. I do, I do. In the summertime, nights are warm, and the sun does shine. Yeah, yeah. My dark days will reflect what's on my mind. Yeah, yeah. These scars on me are badges of my journey. Yes, it is. And everyone should see that love and life is free. I applaud me. Celebrate myself. I applaud me. Yeah. Celebrate my life. Celebrate myself.
I do.
I applaud me. celebrate my life. These scars on me are badges of my journey, and everyone should see that love and life is free. Are you for me? Are you for me? Celebrate my life.
I applaud. I
Celebrate
celebrate.
myself. I do. I am
I
for
applaud.
me. Yeah.
I do.
I'm from a mighty long way.
From
But
where
it's
I used to be.
me. And I celebrate my life. Yes. And I
I
celebrate
celebrate.
all the love. Yes. And I
And I
celebrate all of
celebrate all
you.
of you.
Yeah, yeah. Celebrate my
Celebrate my life.
life. Yeah.
I do.
Celebrate my life. Celebrate my life. Hey, I give myself a hand. Yeah. I celebrate. Oh, it's a
Oh, it's the
celebration.
celebration.
It's a celebration. New life and new beginning. Oh, I
I
celebrate
celebrate me.
me. Oh, I'm so proud of me. Ooh, celebrate. Yeah. I celebrate. I celebrate everything.
Everything that I
I celebrate my life. Celebrate my life. Yeah. Celebrate my
celebrate.
life, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
keep
I
it
can't remember the long.
on way. You're listening to WJBR Internet Radio in the basement with JaVonne and Terez and Dawn Tallman. That song,
Ooh.
and Sean Blayton says new beginnings, and
Yep.
she's applauding, and she says hi to you also, Terez, and
Hello.
to you, Dawn. She
Hey.
sang is her message for you. And she's like, yes, this is our time for new beginnings. I
It
applaud
sure is.
you. And Sean gets it, and she's given the fire sign because this song is fire. Sean, let me just tell you, the whole CD is fire. If you like that, you would love the whole CD. It's just dope. It's dopeness.
Thank you so much. Ooh.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You know, artists always want to thank somebody. No, thank you.
No, because I feel like um this album did what I wanted it to do. It's not about really, oh girl, you can sing. Oh child, you turn that out. It's the message that people are really getting. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they got it. They got my heart. Like they felt my story and they got it. And they people literally took the the album and the songs and they use it every day in their life. You know?
yeah.
So
Nice.
It's absolutely true. Um, our guy Walt is on and says hello, Queens.
hey.
How you doing,
Whoa.
Walt? We love Walt. Walt has his own on Facebook. He does
Mm-hmm.
live mixes. He's
Oh nice.
amazing. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
He plays everything, and it's a very nice group that he has. I love it, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. So yeah, Walt, how you doing, love? We love
Hey
you.
Walt.
Cherie Cherie says this album has gotten me through some times.
Oh, is
Ooh.
that my BFF?
She,
Sharice DeVos?
well, I don't know her last name, could be,
Okay. Hey,
but she says,
yeah.
thank you, Miss Tallman. Okay. So now I want to talk about Beautiful View.
It's down there. Sorry, handling some mother stuff.
Okay.
Right there.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
so Beautiful View. Oh yeah, this song. Oh, whew. This song here, I wrote this song. Now this song is it was actually a house song first. It was a dance mix first.
Mm.
And Josh took it and turned it out and made it what it is on this album. But when I wrote this song, it was really talking about having low self-esteem and going from, the first verse is talking about, I know what it feels like to be insecure and feel all these types of ways. And then the second verse is talking about, once I found out I was beautiful, talking about now I know what it feels like to feel good inside. And the hook says, open up your eyes. You can see the truth. The real you is right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. So Glenn Thornton and I wrote that. And when we saying don't turn away, like when you look in the mirror, don't turn away. You're beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what how they treat you, how you even feel about yourself. When you look in that mirror, you're beautiful.
Well,
Amen.
thank you for
Hmm.
that. And let me tell you, even people that walk with the shoulders held high sometimes have a hard time looking
Oh yeah,
in the eyeballs,
yeah.
you know. So this is a very necessary song. And
Yes.
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna dedicate it to myself.
So, come on,
There you
see,
Good
you
old
are
you.
beautiful, girl.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
This camera. Okay.
I know what it feels like to be insecure, to feel so unworthy and ridicule. I walk down this path just like you, looking for love and looking for truth. I open my eyes, open up your eyes, you can see the truth. Yeah, you, it's right in front of you, right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. Open up your eyes, you can see the truth. The real you is right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. I know what it feels like to feel good inside. Oh, to be very happy and feel with pride. The truth has always been there. I just didn't know. I didn't know. So glad that I found it. My inner glow. Your eyes, you can see the truth. You can see it's right in front of you. Right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. That view is you. Open up your eyes, you can see the truth. The real you is right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. Eyes, you can see the truth. Open up your eyes and see. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. Open up your eyes, you can see the truth. You can see
You can see the truth.
it's right in front of you. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. You're so beautiful. Yes, you
Yes, you are.
are. Beautiful inside and out. Don't you turn away from this beautiful view. You are so beautiful. Oh, you
All you
have
had
to
to do
look
is look
inside
inside.
and see. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful view. You are so beautiful. Yes, you are. I
I
can
can
see
see.
that. Oh, I'm so glad that you
That you
finally found how beautiful you are. Oh, beautiful you are. You are. You are. Beautiful you.
mm,
God stretch my hands to thee, no other help I know. If thou withdraw thyself from me, oh, where shall I go? I just had to throw that in there, though.
I like how you did that. That
Ooh.
was those DJing skills. You got to
You
work.
know what? But okay, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But I okay. Just let me just say this really quick. I used to DJ back in the day with the ones and twos. Wheels is still
See, see.
Real steel.
and as soon as like vinyl kind of went out of style
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was mixing using CDs
Mm-hmm.
and everything was digital, I stopped. I stopped in
Okay.
protest. I stopped in protest. I was like, "That's whack. That's not real." That I was like, "They're pushing buttons. What is that?"
Right.
So I never learned it. I never learned it. And
Oh,
the further they went into digital, like DJing digitally, the more
yeah,
pissed off
yeah.
I got and the less I respected it. It was like
Okay.
because I would go to parties and these digital DJs was so freaking whack. Like nothing was blending and they was just playing
Right,
everything, and they didn't even have any respect or knowledge of BPM or you know
right.
Mm.
it just like nothing. It was like, what are you doing? Rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
beats, just so Wusa. Also,
Yeah, girl.
I'm also a songwriter. So, there's something music, I respect it to the utmost.
Yeah, I understand. I get
You know what
it.
I'm
I
saying?
get it.
And if it ain't gonna be right, don't do it. So, but now because we are venturing into something new, it would behoove me to learn how to
Yeah,
DJ digitally. So
Or
yeah.
you can, or not, or just hook the turntables up. What's the
Right.
problem?
nah, because everything that it's just it would be a mess right now because of my setup, because of where I am and what
Got
I
it.
want to do. It would
Mm-hmm.
behoove me to learn everything. You know what? A wise person, I don't know. For me, only me being a fool, I say I don't want to learn something. So I have
Right. I
been foolish.
understand.
Whether or not I utilize it or not is is one thing. But I
It's
should
just always good to learn
right.
something, you know? Yeah.
I'm saying I'm a DJ and I'm this and I'm that. I should know. How can I criticize you and I don't even know how to do what
Right.
you do.
Right.
Like,
Right.
certain food. If I don't know what it is, how can I criticize it? I don't know how it tastes. It may not
Right.
look like something I want to eat, but taste it and then be shocked. Like squid, right?
Right.
Sorry.
That's
I eat that.
calamari.
I ate it, and I'm like, oh, I love it now, right?
Oh,
So,
see?
I digress. I get it. And the people who are watching on Instagram just saw me do the little mix because they'll watch. I got like 15 things going on, baby. You don't even want to know. But now, Sean said from the heart, they don't make them like that no more. Song
Oh,
Speaking Life, a message in the music and voice. And Derby, I'm calling you Derby from now on,
yep.
um, actually agrees and says amen. So let the church say amen. Um,
Amen.
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 Cherie says we as women need to know we are beautiful and
That's
worthy.
that's right. That's right. And
So
All
that
day.
was about. Because a lot of times we walk around here, the outside is looking fabulous. We all coming outside snatched, the mask, but inside or underneath the mask, we feel ugly, we feel not enough, not cute enough, not small enough, not big, whatever that, your it is. I always tell people, just know you at some point you have to just be comfortable with you. Like for me, for an example, I've always worn glasses, got a lazy eye, got crooked teeth. At some point, I had to say, you know what? Take it or leave it. You don't like it, don't look. This is me. Keep it moving.
absolutely.
This is who I am. This is how God made me, and I have to accept that. And I really had to, dig deep within me. Excuse me, to really love all of me, everything, flaws and all.
That's
Amen.
that's true. That's true.
Hmm.
It's also important to keep the right people around you
Absolutely.
who are going to
Excuse me.
reinforce the positive messages, like
Absolutely.
my friend here in the middle of the screen. I can't how she's always reminding me to speak positively about myself, and
That's right.
and then you have friends that remind you to speak life into those things that you want. So let's talk about that.
Ooh, girl.
You see how I did
Okay.
that? I did another kind of mix, right?
See, you better do that speaking mix. You better come on. Let me find out.
Yeah.
Woo, that was like a little sermon segue. You better go ahead.
She's good for that. She's good for that.
I loved it. So of course, Speak Life. Shout out to DJ Spin from Quantize Records of Music. I forgot what. Shout out to you, Spin, Baltimore, and
You
Tommy.
more.
Um, this song definitely was there was a moment where I felt like, you can basically, you trying to break me, but I ain't trying to hear that. I'm gonna speak life into to myself and letting people know, I'm living proof that if you speak life, to your own situation, you can survive. What the song said, I am living proof, so happy, so renewed. I got my head held to the sky. So this song is just talk about speaking life. If you're being abused, or if you or whatever it is, or somebody's verbally abusing you or saying something negative about you, you don't have to accept it. That's not me. Whatever you think of me, that's not who I am. I'm speaking life into my own situation. So that's where this song came from. Speaking love, speaking life, speaking blessing, speaking positivity. Keep looking in the mirror and keep saying you're beautiful, you're whole, you're complete. That's what speaking life is. In a dark situation, no matter what it looks like around you, can be chaotic. But if you affirm and speak life into those things, trust me, it eventually, the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, it has to come full circle. Like it has to happen because you
Right.
just spoke life into it.
Right.
Hmm.
Absolutely. And with that, we're going to speak life into the continued success and the enhancement, the enhanced success of this CD. Sometimes
Thank you so much.
sometimes you get it, you get a little something in the beginning, and then a year or two later, bang, that thing done. Woo!
It
What?
hits a different way. It does. It
Whole
hits a
different way.
different way. Yep. Because things in your life change, and you could use that same song that blessed you a year ago. Now it's something else that is blessed. You know what I mean? There's, oh
Absolutely.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna speak life into this. Let's do it. Words went through my head. I want you to see, but your words are my way, yeah, and they don't affect me. You tried and you tried, but I don't know this, 'cause I know the truth. My spirit's renewed, and you know it. I am living proof. You can feel it. Yeah. Your own situation. Your own situation. You can survive, yeah. You're gonna have great chance. Yeah. You can, yeah. I'm not saying it's easy.
Hey, nice.
So that's dope. And that's how the CD goes. So I want to tell you that I love it. We love it, and
Thank you.
we gonna continue to play it. Now I'm gonna ask for this, although I probably shouldn't. Lord knows.
Oh man,
But if you could give me a little bit, just a little bit,
a little bit.
A little bit.
if you
What you
could
need?
just
Oh, my
sing
camera. Okay.
True Colors, and then
Ooh.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it with the mix, and I'm gonna play the actual song. If you just give us a couple of little something of it.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Let me get it right. A little tired in the throat.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Oh, ooh.
mm.
There you go.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Tell everybody how they can follow you, where they can find you, where they can find this CD.
All right, so you all can find me on all social media outlets, Dawn Tallman or at Dawn Tallman, DawnTallman.com. You can shout out to Honeycomb Music. I got to give a big shout out to Josh Milan and Adam Cruz. Shout out to Glenn Thornton, Slag Records. But this album you can find at honeycombmusicstore.com. That's honeycombmusicstore.com. Or you can go to Bandcamp. You can go to iTunes, Spotify. It's everywhere. And we actually it's been I love this. That's why I said about God's timing because we didn't get to do this when the album first came out, but it's a 1 year anniversary, so this feels like a whole nother celebration. I appreciate you. I really do.
And we
Amen.
appreciate you too, Dawn. We love you to pieces.
Yes.
So
And
the album is called For Me. Y'all gotta check it out. I know you're gonna play that song, right?
oh, girl. So okay, so before I play it, tell us why you chose to cover that song of all the Shaka Khan songs all the songs that's out there in the universe. Why that one?
Wait, what song you talking about?
True Colors. Why that one?
Oh, Cindy Lauper. Cindy, because of course, when I was younger, the song was always beautiful. But when I got older and just where I was at in my life, that as the kids say, the song hit different. It
Mm,
hit me in a different way, and I really listened to the lyrics this time versus just singing a song. Because sometimes we can learn songs because we like it, but
right.
we don't listen to what it's really saying. And that song spoke to my spirit. It was really for all because I used to feel like such an underdog. And when I sang that song, it was like I was singing it for all the people who feel afraid or who have low self-esteem or who may just feel like they don't fit in, they the misfits, or they see. I wanted them to know that I see them because I felt or feel or felt the same way. And I wanted them to know, people to know, listen, I see you. I see your true colors. You don't have to be afraid. You can hold your head up high. I see you. You're not alone. I see your true colors. Be you. Like be your authentic self, straight, gay, crooked, whatever. You be that. That's just where I'm at with it. And I felt like I needed to say that. I
Yeah.
want people to be able to walk in their like true, how you say it, authenticity.
Yes. Yes.
Be you. This song, it really, uh, um, I just gotta say, there was a few. I have to say this because it kind of came from that. There was a young man who wanted to come out, to his parents, um, and this song just kind of it struck a chord in that way, as to say, I see you, I support you, and I'm here. I see your true colors. And
Mm.
that person inboxed me and said that that song freed them.
Oh wow.
Like they never heard it in that way before, but the way that I sang it, they
Yeah.
could feel it. And it gave them the power to do that, to come out.
You know
Mm.
what? And I have to echo that sentiment when I hear you. I've always loved the song too. Okay, Cindy Lauper did a great job, but you stole it
Mm-hmm.
because when you sing it, I feel it as though you're talking to me like it can apply to me. I didn't feel
Mm-hmm.
the song applied to me necessarily before. I just loved it. You know,
Right.
I see your true colors, la 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 la. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's so sweet. That's nice. But when you sing it, you're you're singing it to somebody's spirit. It's
Oh,
like
the
you said,
soul.
yeah, it's like a soulful thing. And you, like you said, you gospel up anything. It's that gospel energy, which is why you are the queen of gospel.
And
And
it's not even on purpose. Like I don't intend to ever sing a song with, oh, I'm gonna turn this gospel, I'm gonna turn it out gospel. It's just a natural thing that it's because it's from my heart. So I guess because that's my foundation, whatever I sing, that soul or that, anything I sing, I'm not just singing it for the hell of it. You know what I mean? It has to mean something, and it has to be a message. It has to, first of all, it has to hit me first.
right,
It hits me first, and then when it hits me, because growing up I was bullied, called ugly, fat, called this, all of that. So that song hit me in that way first. So I was telling me, I see me,
Mm.
right,
I see my true colors. I could cry just think about it. I
Mm.
see my true colors shining through, and I don't have to be afraid to let them show, because I was always this like wild and bubbly type of chick, dress wild, dress crazy. And a lot of people used to try to shut that down. Like, oh, you need to, look this way or look this part. And I'm like, nah, man, this is me. Take it or leave it.
Right.
so
Amen.
Re-
Amen.
Rezi, I know you gotta run. So I
Mm.
don't want to hold you up, baby. Um, Sharice asked a question, and I could take it offline if you want. If you want to say your goodbyes now, I really don't want to stretch you out.
Dawn, always a pleasure. And thank you for your
Uh
gift.
oh, we can't hear her.
Can't hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Oh, you can hear her? Okay, I can. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Well, she says it's always a pleasure. She loves you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's the
And
girl.
yes, love you, Rezi.
Love you too.
Chat with you next.
Thank you.
Chat with you soon.
Okay,
Be
baby.
blessed. Stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
Yes.
So Sharice wants to know, how did it feel when Cindy Lauper recently came to the show and sang True Colors?
Ooh. So a lot
90
of people
seconds.
Don't worry
uh-oh,
about
we
it.
about to get cut
No, no,
off?
no,
Okay.
don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
gonna count down all the way to 10 seconds, but
Got it. Got
but
it.
we
Okay.
we still good.
Okay. So there's an I host, myself and Darius Booker, we host an event at the Sugar Bar called Motown Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
At the Sugar Bar every Wednesday we do, covers, live band. Is awesome. If you guys are at, well, we're in a situation right now, but
60
once everything is all back, come check us out anyway. So she
Definitely will.
came, her and Jesse J just happened to, stop by and come in and hang out. And I was, I'm never starstruck because, I'm always around a lot of people. So it really wasn't about being starstruck. It was just a prayer that when I sung the song, I was like, God, I hope I can meet her one day so I can tell her my story and tell her, about the song that I did it over. And sure enough, she came and it was just amazing. Her
Wow.
spirit, it was like we just connected, and she loved what I did. You just videos of her out there dancing and having fun. It was just like a prayer answer for me. It was that was a full circle moment for me.
So she sang the song, or did you sing it?
No, I didn't sing it that night. We was just talking about it.
Ah,
She actually sung time after time, which she murdered it. But she when she came in, I was up, hosting and singing. So when she got up to sing, she points her finger at me and goes, Miss Thing, and you, Miss Thing. And I'm just like, Cindy Lauper's talking to me.
yeah, yeah. I love
so
it. I love it.
so that was a beautiful moment. I got a chance to tell her about the album and send her the album. So that was just amazing for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's beautiful, man. I'm so glad that you had that experience.
Me too.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. And thank you so much again, Dawn. I'm gonna play
Thank you.
Colors on the Out. And everybody, thank you for listening. I don't want anybody to go anywhere until they have heard this song in full. And then I'm giving direction. Okay, so y'all jot this down if you need to. As soon as I finish playing, okay, what you need to do is, however you're looking at this, if you look watching on Facebook, you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, press subscribe and then
That's
share the
right.
video with everybody. Okay, if you're on,
Yay.
like the page, whatever page it is. If you're following me personally, okay, cool. But if it's the In the Basement with JaVonne and Terez page, like the page and share it. Okay, please share it because we support Dawn. Dawn supports us. We support you.
Yes.
You support us. We support. This is how it gets bigger. The more people who know about it, the more people we have, the more people we can get.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
one of Dawn's friends might see this and say, "Hey, I wanna interview." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it grows. Yesterday, just last night, we had Mr. Steve Arrington of.
Wow.
It was crazy. It was bananas. But love him. He loves us. We support him. He supports us. Go
And
back.
you support so many. I gotta say that. I'm serious. I love your spirit, and I love what you're doing, because this is a gift too. You're sharing with the world.
Yeah, you know what? The wonderful thing about the internet is that everybody everywhere can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody everywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
we have ways of tracking, like where we get most of our views. And
Views, yeah.
right,
Mm-hmm.
most of our views and our listens from the other thing, right? Um there's someone named Susan Deirdre right now who just says she's loving this from Australia.
Yay.
Hi Susan. Mwah.
Yes.
I hope you're staying safe, darling. So
Yes.
on the podcast, after the United States, Spain listens most to our podcast.
That's awesome. Wow.
Like almost 7% of all of our listeners are in Spain.
That's amazing.
I have no idea why, but I am grateful.
That's right. Be grateful, girl. I
one
know
day, one day I'm gonna go to Spain.
that's right. We can go together. Let's go ahead.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do
And
it.
we can go over to Ibiza and have some fun, right?
Now that's what's up. And have Miss Barbara Tucker show us,
Yes, sure
right?
will. Hello.
Is she not
Yes.
queen of Ibiza? Like every
Yes, she is.
okay. So Sharice says we love you, Dawn, and thank
I
you
love
for
y'all.
woman on your station. Thank you, Sharice, for checking in. Sharice, please subscribe. Okay. You never know. Just
That's
please
right. Subscribe, y'all.
subscribe.
Subscribe and watch.
Subscribe. You know what? We need to make a jingle for that. Subscribe. Maybe
I might have to hook it up for you, girl. I'll hook it up for
please
you.
do. Please do. Also, FYI, some stuff is getting ready to happen where we're going to be a 24-hour station
Really? That's dope.
because I already got the licensing from
Oh, let me praise him for
ASCAP,
you.
ASCAP BMI. you know, and all of those.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all those people from in the United States, the UK, and Canada.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
For real.
So
That's amazing.
so that's what we're working on for in the next couple of months that's coming. So I you know what? I love sharing your gift with the world.
Thank you.
That's one of my greatest passions. So thank you. And with that,
Thank you.
everybody, fun seeing Ron's wifey having fun. Yes, I am Ron's wife. That's true. Everybody knows it. Yes, I love him and he loves me. He also loves my wife. That
Work.
what?
Yes.
Right. He's the man. He is the man. Anyway, let's do this because people are now like, "What? Really?"
So
Okay.
can I just say before we sign off? Wait, am I coming back or is this
No, we're
we
gonna
it?
sign off. You can say
So listen, y'all, for real, this I really want y'all to go, especially because now we're all home and we're chilling in our house. This album, I'm not even saying that just because it's me, but there's songs on here that can really free you and help you during this time that we're all going through while you're home. And you can definitely reflect and listen, dance, cry on this whole album. The she's probably gonna play it, but I just wanted to say real quick about the song, the title track for me. Where we are right now, where and everybody's home and feeling a little anxiety and might feel a little low. The title track for me talks about um, you can be who you want to, but for me, I choose to be happy. So know that even in this time, the challenging time that we're going through, you still have a choice, and you can choose to be happy. We have a choice. We can either stay all mad and pissed off all day, or we can really switch that around, turn the frown into a smile, and choose happiness. So that when you listen to the title track of For Me, which has really become an anthem for so many, it has brought people through chemo. A few people said it brought them through their divorce. When you realize that, wait a minute, I have a choice, so I don't have to stay pissed off or I don't have to stay depressed. Like it's easier said than done. But I guarantee if you practice it, even when you don't feel like it, your body, your mind, and your spirit has to respond to you smiling and forcing yourself to be happy. So I want y'all to choose happiness in this season. Make it a daily choice. Listen, an hourly choice every day while we're home being safe with our families. Choose happiness in this time.
absolutely. Please, please, please go buy the CD. It ain't gonna do nothing but make you dance.
That's
And
right.
like
Honeycomb
it,
music.
you're gonna be having fun, and then True Colors gonna come on. You're gonna cry, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna dance again.
Cry there. Yeah.
You're gonna go through all your emotions are gonna come out. You're gonna be praising. You're gonna be dancing. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna be like, "That's right, Negro. That's right. It's
This
about me."
album is that. It's
Then
every emotion.
you going and then you're gonna be like voguing, even if you don't know how to vogue. You're gonna be like giving face to nobody because
Ah,
home alone. You're gonna do it all, and then you're gonna lay
ah,
around and roll around talking about for me. This is for me, celebrating yourself and everything.
that's right. That's
Be
right.
grateful to the things that you want to do. This is hey, get the CD. Is dopeness is dopeness. I promise you. I would I look. There's some people that's like, yo, Jay, why you ain't put me on your show? I'm like, cause your music's whack. And then there's
Oh,
but you this one be on all the time, every time, like every 5 months you have this yeah, that's because their music is hot. Dawn been on this show a couple of times. I'm
a
just saying,
few. A
get
few
the
times.
CD. I'm sorry if your stuff. If I'm sorry if you're looking and you're saying, "Wait a minute, I wanted to be on and you never let me." Well, we gotta talk. If you really ready for some straight talk, then send me
Right.
stuff. Send me the MP3s at WJBR at JaVonne'sBasement.com. And if I look, if you cannot take honest, constructive,
Constructive. Yep.
then don't do it. Don't do it if you're not going to be my friend if I don't like it. Don't do it. Think about that. How is it going to feel to you? How would you feel if I don't like every track. People, you know what? There's some people that will send you a CD with like 15 songs on it. Don't send me
Hmm.
15 songs. Send me your three best.
Right, right.
Send me your
And
three
you know
very
what? And I have to say to artists as well, guess what? You have to be okay with her not liking it. If you like it, it's your music, it's your creation. Just because she doesn't like it, guess what? You still keep trying. You know what I mean?
and it
But this
doesn't
is
mean I'm not the lord of the radio. Like if JaVonne doesn't like it, your stuff will never get played. Maybe somebody else will play.
right. Right. But that's what I'm trying to say to an artist as to encourage them to say, listen, I've had people I thought that song was hot. And it was like, yeah, that ain't it. But I had to learn to not let that defeat me and say, okay, well, somebody I like it. So guess what? It's still
Exactly.
gonna make room for me somewhere. So don't be discouraged, y'all, because you're hearing this. If you got material artwork, all my artists are out there.
Yeah, send
Listen,
it.
this is an amazing platform to show, your music. So I dare y'all to just step out on faith. Don't be scared and send your music to her. I'm telling you, you
Yes.
won't regret it.
A lot
Yeah.
of artists who have done a lot of big things actually watch this show, pay attention to what
That's
I'm
right.
doing,
That's right. That's
listen to
right.
what I'm playing. I'm surprised that Melba Moore is not chiming in right now because she's like
Right. I know. I
always on the
know.
show, right?
She
But
is. She
she's
is.
always listening, But I'm just saying, like let me just give you an example. Sometimes people have a nice hook.
Hmm.
They sometimes the verse is okay. The hook, if you have all right verse and the hook is dope, that could get you over, but you really need a bridge there and a nice vamp. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't send me nothing.
See, you old school. You like me. You want to hear that? That's why I gotta give it up to Honeycomb Music because um his music is a complete song. Everything you got a bridge. You got the verses, the hook, and it means something. It's some real good, feel good music. And that's the foundation of Honeycomb Music. So that's why I was so honored to be a part.
Yeah, but come on. Now, you come from music, so and you have true vocals. You know what I'm saying? You can really sing.
It's a
Um
gift. It's a gift.
Yeah, you're blessed like that. So, with that, and if you don't know what a bridge is, what I'm talking about, if you don't know what the vamp is, or even the verse, or the difference between a verse and a hook, or a verse and a bridge, look it up, study your craft, know what you're talking about. I was
That's
even
right.
There was a DJ. Somebody, hit me up and said, "Yo, JaVonne, check out this DJ," because she was playing Shaka Khan at that moment. So they were like, "Okay,
Mm-hmm.
on, right?" So I checked out the young lady and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Then she starts playing Car Wash, right? Dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of Car Wash. And she said, "Who knows where this song came from?" And then she named a cartoon.
Some people it's each
Like
generation.
CC
They don't
Minor,
know. Yeah.
some mess or something. I'm like, nah, man. See, I turned off. I just can't. I cannot. I cannot. I will not. I choose not to. I'm out of that. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're a DJ, you kind of gotta do your homework on the history of music. But a lot of younger people they don't know that a lot of this music is just kind of remade, like the samples. So they
Exactly.
identify it with that. They don't know like where the original came from.
Exactly, man. Do
Hmm.
your homework. But anyway, do it for me. Do it for me. For me. For me. For me.
For me.
You know where I'm going with that, right?
See, there go the segue again.
She did it again. She did it again. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. So thanks again, Dawn. I love you to pieces, sis. We're
Thank
gonna do
y'all.
this
We are
again.
in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. I love y'all.
We love you too. Oh, is that my drop? Did you actually finally, after 5 years, give me a drop? Do I have to? Do I? I'm gonna have to edit this so I could get my drop. I can't believe you
Okay,
act.
hold on. Let me do it right here. Hey, y'all. This is Dawn Tallman, the queen of gospel energy, and you are listening to In the Basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Hey, yo, oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh.
Some people live their lives in masquerade, never knowing who they're gonna be from day to day. But I've known since I was a girl that I am a queen. I don't know with every step that I choose to take, that's who I'm gonna be. You can be who you want to. For me, I choose to be happy. You can be, yeah, who you want to. For me, I choose to be happy. Yeah, everybody, be yourself. There's only one you. Your heart will know everywhere it goes if you're not being true. I believe that happiness resides in your heart. A higher love does exist. It will always be a part of my life. But for me, I choose to be happy. Oh, you can be whatever you want to be. Yeah. And for me, I choose to be happy. Yeah. You can be. For me, I choose to be happy. You can be, yeah, what you wanna be. For me, I choose to be happy. Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta live your life. You gotta laugh. You gotta sing your song. You gotta love. Come on and dance with me. You gotta dance with me. You gotta look it up. It's gonna be alright. You gotta live your life. You gotta laugh. You gotta sing. You gotta love. Come on and dance. Come on and dance with me. You gotta know it's gonna be alright. You gotta live your life. You gotta love. You gotta sing your song. You gotta love. Come on and dance. Come on and dance with me. You gotta know it's gonna be alright. You gotta live. You gotta love. You gotta sing. You gotta love. Come on and dance. Come on and dance with me. You gotta know it's gonna be alright. You gotta live your life. You gotta love. You gotta sing. You gotta love. Come on and dance. Come on and dance with me. Come on and laugh. Sing God's praise. Love yourself. gotta dance. You gotta dance. You gotta look and know it's gonna be alright. Hey,
Laugh out loud.
somebody sing a song. You gotta dance. Come on and dance with me. You gotta know I choose to be. I choose to be. I choose to be happy. Hey.
Woo.
You got to live. You gotta laugh. You gotta sing. And you gotta love. Come on and dance. Come on and dance with me. You gotta know it's gonna be alright. You can choose. You can choose to be happy. Hey, no matter what it looks like, no matter how you feel, you can choose to be happy. Hey, you gotta love. Come on and dance. You gotta love. You gotta love. I choose to be happy. I gotta sing. I gotta love. Ooh, I wanna dance. 'Cause I'm happy and I'm free. Yeah, I gotta live my life. I gotta love my life. I gotta sing. 'Cause I love. You gotta dance. Come on and dance with me. Oh.
Woo.
WABR Internet Radio. Dawn Tallman, y'all. The CD is for me.
For me. Woo. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go get that. Yes, come on, drums.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all. The darkness that's inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, just call me up and I'll always be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show Your true kindness, true kindness, are beautiful like a rainbow. Ooh. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, just call me up and I'll always be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't you be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
Thank you so much, Dawn.
Thank you. I was
See you
about to
next.
start crying. I can't. Let me get off before I get the ugly cry.
I'll see you next time, love.
Thank you. Blessings to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you,
Okay.
everybody, for listening.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Bye-bye. Blessings.
Bye. See y'all next time. God bless. WJBR Internet Radio. In the Basement with JaVonne and Terez. Please subscribe.